Chris, you worked in restaurants, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you worked in Hawaii, but then you worked in L.A. as well?
Yes, I worked at a restaurant in Beverly Hills.
So posh.
It was. It tried to be. It was it was a terrible restaurant, and it was just awful. And I was a major contributing factor to how terrible this restaurant was. It was just real garbage. It's been revamped now, but I loved it.
Tell us the name.
They'll give you free meals.
I mean, they will give me free. That's how I ate. I mean, when you're in Hollywood and in other places, like, you need a job that gives you your days free so you can try to audition for projects. So I'd work the weekends and I'd work the nights, and that's the only. I had no money, and no one was coming to the restaurant, so I wasn't making any tip. I'd make like 20 or 30 bucks a day maybe, and so it was really a place I'd go to.
Nourishment.
To eat, yeah.
Yeah.
That kitchen fed me for like the time that I was there. I used to, oh man, do you ever do this where a lady would come in and she'd be like, what do you recommend? And I'm like, 32-ounce porterhouse. And so I would always tell them, I said, listen, here's how you want it. Medium rare with some mushrooms on the side. Get you some mashed potatoes. You're gonna love this, ma'am. She's like, 90-year-old woman. And so I bring the steak out to this lady. I'm hiding in the corner watching, like, how much is she eating and how much do I get, And I go back and she was like, I can't eat another bite. I was like, yes. Maybe 80% of the steak is left. And we have this thing called the tunnel, which is an area between the dining room and the kitchen where they keep all the soft drinks and like the silverware and stuff. And I'd been busted so many times eating off of people's plates that they were like, you have to stop doing that. Like, it's really, really bad. And so anything I ate, I had to eat in the tunnel. Because it was my safe zone to where...
For judgment.
For judgment. The customers aren't going to see me eat their food, and the chef's not going to yell at me for eating the food. So it was like, I had about 14 maybe ounces of steak that I had to get down in about 10 feet. And I just straight up like Komodo dragon. And I wolf this steak down, And I get it, I'm like, ha-ha, cha-cha-cha. That's like 3 days worth of protein right there. And I walk back out, and the lady was like, listen, I'd love to get that steak to go. Oh gosh, ma'am. Let me go check. I'll go check. And I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? And I said, I'm so sorry. I already threw it in the trash. I threw it in the trash. And she said, it's for my dog. It's fine. Just fish it. If you don't mind, just fish it out. Put it in a box. It's my dog's eating it. I was like, you bet. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Will do. And I walked in like, Freddie! I need a porterhouse on the fly, man. Don't ask any questions. Just give me one right now. And so he started cooking that steak, and I was like, I'm so full of shit. I went out to where I was like, ma'am, I'm gonna get you that steak. They just took the garbage out to the dumpster. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. I'm gonna jump in that dumpster. I'm gonna get it for you because what kind of dog? Pomeranian, no way. I love that. It's so sweet. So I walked back. I'm like, Freddie, where's that steak? And she ended up being so like happy that I would be willing to dig through the garbage for her dog that she gave me a giant tip. And she left early because she couldn't wait for the steak to be done. So I got another steak. And like.
Well, I go to prison. So, no, I was researching a film, and we had to go in and basically see what the inside of a prison looked like and speak with prisoners who were willing to talk to us. And I walked in, and I remember thinking, and I had my ponytail, long blonde hair, and I had a hat on, and the wardens...
I think Lily knows where this is going.
So I spent the night. And the warden said, you can't wear your hat and so on. And I said, oh, OK, no worries. And I thought, oh, shit, they're gonna know who I am. Then I thought, oh, no, they don't get Thor in here. They're not going to watch movies. And I don't know, I've never been to prison. So I assumed that. And the moment I started walking through the cells, and it's like H block of this thing, and it's all just kind of, cell upon cell and so on. And I just start getting heckled. And it's like, yo, Thor's here, man. Yo, Thor's here, Thor! Where's your hammer, man? And I'm trying to, like, blend in and, research. And just getting heckled left and right about, come spend some time in my cell, baby! I got my long hair.
You'll do.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was, it wasn't a whole lot of research, more just kind of...
I have to say, it is traditional at this point in the show, when John Bishop is on the couch, to turn to the Americans to say, understanding anything.
Yeah, no.
No,
getting it all. I
getting it all?
understand
Okay,
everything. Oh,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Good, good.
He said
Is
he
there
was
a
in the
bell?
Fellowship of the Ring. Something about a picture. Something about a picture.
Because talking of accents, this is a weird thing. So, Chris Pratt, this seems so unlikely that you have now learned how to do the voices from Towie.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. Well, we love that garbage TV back in the States. My wife was crazy about it, and when I was here filming Guardians, we shot Guardians of the Galaxy here in London, and my wife, Anna, came out to visit, and she fell in love with this show, Towie, The Only Way is Essex. It's this show that's like basically their Jersey Shore. It's the Jersey Shore from here. It's like this town somewhere, Essex, I guess, and these folks are just like the worst. And it was like I'm a parrot a little bit, and so when I hear it all the time, I just started picking it up and started like I could pick up their accent and do their accent a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay. This is gonna sound. This is really embarrassing to do in front of a whole room full of Brits here, but I'll try it anyways. So it's like, honestly, I saw this guy. Honestly, did Michael cheat on me when he was in a beefer? And I was like, because he was telling me, he's like, I miss you or whatever, and I'm like, you miss me? What am I, your mother? That's the only accent I can do.
That will never be useful. Never be useful. But that's very good.
Now I want to watch the show.
It's good.
I love the fact that you spent months in England and that's what you talk about.
Do the accent, you get the costumes right, the look right, you're in these grueling, conditions in Scotland, filming for months, and then you premiere the film in Toronto, and that's not what got attention, is it?
Oh dear, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, there's a scene in the film where I
Naked.
I bear the do the full Monty.
Yes.
And that seemed to
Well, yeah.
seemed to gain a lot of attention.
Is the full Monty the front or the back?
It's
What
both.
is the
Kind of the
it's
whole
both.
thing, man.
It's both. If you don't like one, you can try the other. It's all in here.
It's all there.
It's all in
Different
there.
strokes for different folks, as it were.
But it is incredible. So you do the Toronto International Film Festival, which is posh. It's big and posh.
Yeah.
And these are the tweets.
Oh, boy.
These are the tweets from audience members. Chris Pine, full frontal, Outlaw King. That's pretty much my review.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This is a PSA that Outlaw King features the about Chris Pine's booty. A mere appetizer of the frames featuring his soaking wet full frontal nudity. Thankfully, Netflix has a pause button. You forget these things.
There's an even better one that I think is Vanity
And you've
Fair.
read
It's
them?
like, oh yeah, they're effing brutal.
There's one more in here. Day one, I've jotted it down. And so I've been seriously impressed by the performances of newcomers like Chris Pine's pubes and Chris Pine's penis.
There are a lot of intelligent people in the world.
We must, Chris, very quickly mention Thor, mostly so we can show this picture.
Sure.
Why would you be embarrassed? God.
It just looks like a lot of dieting and exercise to me. I'm like, oh, thanks, no.
But also, now apparently, is this true that people... This is odd. So people come up to you and they want you to tell a specific joke.
Oh, they just come and tell me Thor jokes.
Oh, I
so
see.
they yell Thor lines and stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, go.
the joke about that Thor spends a night with this woman and the next morning he says, I have to tell you who I am. I'm Thor. She says, you're Thor, I can hardly walk.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke, ladies and gentlemen.
It's good the first time, the next 27 times.